my lovelies, and welcome to my channel. My name is Moon, and today is my first YouTube video on the subject of bags and books. So I've done tons of videos over the years doing handbag reviews and accessory reviews, but I love reading almost as much as I love bags, probably more so because I've been a lifelong reader and the handbag craze for me is new, and also because I'm an English teacher and I do a lot of reading and I watch booktube videos, so I want to kind of join the conversation that's happening in that respect too. So the bag I am rocking today is a Louis Vuitton dupe bag. It's not a replica, no logos. I bought this from Walmart and it's the Richport bag. Kind of similar to the Speedy B30. There is a strap that goes along with it, but today I'm carrying it as a handheld. Now this particular beauty I've reviewed many times, and it's got this cool red interior, and this is where I have the book that I will be reviewing today, which is One of Us is Lying, by Karen McManus. I hope I'm saying that correctly, and I just finished it this morning, and it's so amazing how it can fit in this bag so comfortably, and I could fit so much more in there. I've been gravitating towards hardback books this summer. It's a new thing for me. I read on my Kindle, I read paperbacks, but hardbacks I always thought might be kind of hard to read, pardon the pun. But reading this book, I got really into it. I realized it's so easy to attach a nightlight, and I really just love the experience of reading this. So I will be doing some more reviews. Now this book today, this is a spoiler-free review. But just to give you some background on this book, it was published in 2017 or thereabouts. It's now 2024, and so I'm a bit late to the game with this book. I'm sure there are tons of other reviews online. I haven't checked those out yet, but I wanted to share my 2 cents on this read. I believe there are a couple of other books that followed this one, so it's like, I don't know, a trilogy exactly, but there are a couple of sequels to this book, and that there's also a TV series that I'm gonna watch maybe this week after finishing this. And overall, I really like this book. I liked it because it's a YA book, and young adult is so great over the summer, especially for me. I like kind of a light-hearted read, and I spend so much time in the high school environment. It's kind of fun for me to read something that takes a more imaginative look at this space that I am so familiar with on the daily. And I love this because it's also a mystery thriller, and I'm a total mystery junkie. So this book is told from 4 different perspectives. The 4 main characters, who are Bronwyn and Nate and Cooper and Addie. And the story starts off in detention at a high school campus in San Diego. The high school is Bayview High, which I'm assuming is a fictional campus. And these 4 students, whose perspective we hear in the book, are in detention with another kid. And this kid, right in the opening chapter, is going to die. And the question becomes, did somebody in the room kill him? Who killed him? Did someone at the high school kill him, etc.? So it's a mystery, and I really liked how it was told through these shifting points of view, right? I think that was a really good approach to this particular novel. And so on the plus side, what I thought really worked here were the characters. I think it can be hard to sort of juggle 4 different perspectives, much less 2. You know, usually when I read a book, I really like you know, one point of view kind of novel that's like a life journey, like a Bildungsroman kind of book. I like classic novels like Jane Eyre. I like reading Dickens. And of course I read contemporary lit as well, but I like a life story, one perspective. But this book really sold me on the multi-perspective. It was so well paced. The mystery was engaging. I thought it was a real page turner and a roller coaster ride, and I just felt like there were twists in it that I didn't expect. So overall, like plot wise and character wise, I was engaged by this book for sure. And it also felt nostalgic to me in that it reminded me of The Breakfast Club. And if you've seen that movie, it's a few different kids from different parts of the high school social circle who find themselves in detention in this movie that came out in the 80s. And they're all from sort of different cliques, but in detention, they begin to see past each other's like identity or reputation and get to know each other a bit better. So there's some of that going on in this book as well. And I kind of really liked that nostalgic nod to The Breakfast Club. I'm assuming it was intentional. I read it that way, but it may have just been a coincidence. Now, as far as, critiques or things that I thought could be better, I mean, mainly, like, sort of my main critique would be that I felt like there were moments in the book that kind of got carried away, or that played on familiar tropes in stories, like some cliche kinds of moments or over the top moments. Like there's a scene, this isn't a spoiler, but I'll just say there's a kissing scene on the high school campus that was a little too much for me. And I thought the ending was pretty good. I found it satisfying, but there were one or two elements that I thought may have been a bit far-fetched. But despite that, I just think it's such an entertaining, such a satisfying read. I would definitely recommend it. It's a page turner. If you like YA and if you like mystery, like this is like a happy union between both of those. And I think both high school readers and older readers would definitely find this engaging and satisfying. The writing is so, so good. And I think that's a real selling point with this particular book. And just the shifting points of view kept the story and the pacing moving, and it just kept me in it. So I would overall give this book a rating out of 5 of 4.5. I think it's an excellent book. Everything worked for me aside from those few moments that I mentioned kind of vaguely to keep this a spoiler-free review. So there is my little take on this book. I hope you check it out. If you do, let me know in the comments what you think of it. And also let me know in the comments, which do you prefer, the book or the bag? I love hearing from you, and I do my best to respond to every comment. I'm gonna just tuck this book back into this bag and, just show off the bag a little bit before I sign off here. See you in the next one.